Hello and welcome back to Hakim's Video Journal. Today is Sunday. Let me get my journal for the video journal, but my physical journal, which I actually don't remember. I don't think I really wrote anything on Sunday. And let me get my beverage of choice, Dr. Pepper Cream Soda Zero Sugar. I turned my mic up a little, so I might be a little louder now. This is like ASMR. Alright, we took a small break from recording, like we have been, just with doing sorry, I just got a mini fridge, so I'm not used to all the noises going on. I also had a dehumidifier running because the floor in my room is wet because there's a water line that runs through my room that is broken, I guess. I think I'm going to start looking forward instead of up, because when I look up, my eye drooping is way more noticeable when I'm like looking at the camera up like this instead of like here. It'd be yeah, it'd be better. It'd be a better camera angle. Maybe if I was like this and looking at the camera, it's more straight on. I think that still looks weird. I don't know. But I'm just going to kind of look at myself or just in the center of this monitor. Um I'll save that for another day to talk about, because I just thought about something interesting, but I don't want it to be in this one because it's not like chronologically. It doesn't make sense for me to talk about something that's happening right now in today's episode, because today is about Sunday. So Sunday, last day of the weekend, I got up and went to the Iowa City flea market. Um, so that was fun. I've never been. It's always been something I've been kind of interested in doing or going to, but I never really had the time or knew about it to go do it. I guess in the time I've known about it, I've had other stuff going on, namely teaching jiu-jitsu. Um, so I poked around there, looked through some clothes. A lot of them were expensive, as you know, vintage fleas are. Uh, didn't really find anything that wanted. Helped move a little 4-person pavilion. Gave me some Boy Scout flashbacks, and then I met somebody that knew one of my coworkers because I had their uh, band's pin on my bag. So I had a quick little chat about that. Um, then I went to get some food at the Dandelion, uh, which I don't think I've mentioned the name of the Dandelion before, which I don't know why. Uh, I don't think I care if like people know that. Uh, I guess probably in general, it's not like a bad thing to keep things anonymous, but it's fucking whatever. Um, so yeah, I got breakfast there, journaled a bit. I really like going there and just eating and journaling. I like the ambiance, and the food is also good, and the coffee's good. Not that I drink coffee very frequently. I actually forgot to get a decaf on Saturday. I think it was. I went there and got a coffee, and I didn't get a decaf one, but I meant to, but I forgot. The point is, I don't usually drink caffeine, but yeah, I'm gonna kind of speed past the day part. So yeah, I got breakfast, then I went to play Sword World 2.5 with some friends. It's like D&D. I think I've talked about it before. That was fun. And then I think I played like Baldur's Gate all night. Yeah, I just played video games at home. And then today is 26, or today's who knows when, but Tuesday is the 26th, Monday is the 25th, Sunday is the 24th. Oh wow, I journaled a lot. A page and a bit. Oh yeah, I saw two people I do jujitsu with back in Iowa City. So that I haven't seen in a while. And then oh yeah, I don't know if I talked about it in the last episode, but I went to like a party like a party like a movie party. I don't know how to like a very traditional college party, like red solo cups, keg, people walking around and chatting and uh beer pong, like drinking games, etc. I mean, I wasn't sober. If that, there's no way I haven't mentioned that. But or if it's your first time watching, shout out Ethan. If you know, you know. Um, but yeah, that was my first time doing that. That was cool. I got to like chat with some people. It's really funny talking to drunk people because they, can't like hold a conversation. Specifically, there was this guy I knew from jujitsu there. Actually, two him and his friend were there that I knew from jujitsu, and he's usually a pretty quiet kid, but he was drunk and like we were chatting. And it was just very funny to see like this weird, different, unencumbered side of him, like come out. Um, I haven't been to the gym. I just went to the gym. Spoilers, I went to the gym today on Tuesday, but it's the first time I've gone in. Fuck, like 2 weeks or more. So I don't even know. Like that's good. I wrote about not going, so it's good that I've gone. Oh yeah, and there was a big group of people walking downtown by, like on the Ped Mall, and they were playing Pokemon Go. I saw them from like a ways away and basically like chased them down to like figure out what was going on. Um, yeah, I think I have some topics to talk about. I was actually just talking with my coworker today that I want it to be more of the 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 journal to be more of a insight into how I think about problems. This is something I've thought about before, but how I think about problems and approach my life rather than just like an update of how every day was. So like it'd be good to have like something to just something I want to ponder a little bit or like get out of my head and onto not paper, but onto the internet, I guess. Um so give me 1 second to look at that. Uh oh yeah, so I've I guess something I've been thinking about is just having like a I've been enjoying video journaling, so I've been just thinking of other like video projects, like interviewing people was something I was interested in, and then also like I guess in regards to that, doing like a documentary style. Uh, I don't know if it'd be interview series or like interviews and narration. But I've just been really interested in like different subcultures and community in general, and like what like finding your place in a community means, and like the inner workings of a community. So I think exploring that could be really cool. Uh, like even like jujitsu, the music scene, uh, melee, all things I'm interested in, and all have their kind of different communities. And I think kind of in my life, I've been kind of a chameleon, not in like a negative way. I think code switching or like being socially flexible can has kind of a negative connotation to it, but I think I fit in with a lot of different crowds uh, that I all find interesting and uniquely different. So I think examining that would be very interesting, especially making it a into media, I guess. So yeah, longest episode in a while too, I and I got more to do today. Let me tell you what.